Even the laughter seemed to have deepened and slowed to a sinister bass rumble. Her feet tangled in each other, and she almost fell off the edge of the stage. She recovered herself, bent down, and hopped down to the floor. The grinding laughter swelled louder. It was like rocks rubbing together. She wanted not to see, but she did see. The lights were too bright, and she could see all their faces, their mouths, their teeth, their eyes. She could see her own gore-streaked hands in front of her face. Mr. Jardin was running toward her, and Mr. Jardin's face was filled with lying compassion. Carrie could see beneath the surface to where the real Mr. Jardin was giggling and chuckling with rancid old maid ribaldry. Mr. Jardin's mouth opened, and her voice issued forth horrible and slow and deep. "Let me help you, dear. Oh, I'm so sorry." She struck out, flex, and Mr. Jardin went flying to rattle off the wall at the side of the stage and fall into a heap. Carrie ran. She ran through the middle of them. Her hands were to her face, but she could see through the prison of her fingers, could see them, how they were beautiful, wrapped in light, swathed in bright angelic robes of acceptance, the shined shoes, the clear faces, the careful beauty parlor hairdos, the glittery gowns. They stepped back from her as if she was a plague. But they kept laughing. Then a foot was struck out slyly. "Oh, yes, that comes next. Oh, yes." And she fell on her hands and knees and began to crawl along the floor with her blood-clotted hair hanging in her face, crawling like St. Paul on the Damascus road where eyes had been blinded by the light. Next, someone would kick her ass. But no one did, and then she was scrambling to her feet again. Things began to speed up. She was out through the door onto the lobby, then flying down the stairs that she and Tommy had swept up so grandly 2 hours ago. Tommy's dead, paid full price for bringing a plague into the place of light. She went down them in great awkward leaps, with the sound of the laughter flapping around her like blackbirds. Then darkness. She fled across the school's wide front lawn, losing both her prom slippers and fleeing barefoot. The closely cut school lawn was like velvet, lightly dusted with dewfall, and the laughter was behind her. She began to calm slightly. Then her feet did tangle, and she fell at full length